taking off, and we get elevated in the air. Usually planes change, I guess, direction when they're stabilized, and all of a sudden, right at that moment where usually the engines slow down and you get ready to turn direction towards your destination, we heard a big pop. And the pop was big, and it smelled, and you can smell it.
Fire.
And there was a fire behind us.
When it popped, we figured that it's impossible to have 2 engines blow. And we figured this guy's turning, going to LaGuardia. And then we said, oh my God, this guy is following the river. And all of a sudden, we're at 1,000 feet, 500 feet.
It came quick, and
250 feet. And we're following the river, and he said,
brace for impact.
Brace for impact.
I looked out the window, saw we were actually below the rooftops of Manhattan. I said, this is not a good sign, we're not making Newark. Within seconds, the pilot came on and said, brace for impact. And less than a minute and a half later, we're in the water.
The moment of impact, have you ever been in a speedboat and you hit some wake? That's what it felt like when you go over the wake and you hit the water again. So it wasn't a hard impact. Maybe the adrenaline flowing, I don't know, but it wasn't that bad of an impact, which is strange.
Orderly, actually. I mean, there were a couple guys, a couple people who you know, were in slight panic mode, but for the most part it was orderly. It was, flight attendants did a great job of guiding and telling the captain, you know, again, it wasn't until we were outside the plane that most people started to really have issues with what was going on and started to lose their composure.
It all filtered to the back, and immediately we realized that the back exit was dead and didn't work. So immediately everybody filtered to the center exit on the right-hand side.
But the strange thing is that nobody panicked, yelled, screamed. When we went out to the wing, the problem for us, it was 3 of us, is that when we went to the right side, our raft was overturned. So it was not useful. We had freezing water, and it was rising.
It was bitter cold. Bitter cold. My legs actually went numb just standing in it. So fingertips are still pretty tingly.
Met a lot of great people today, that's for sure. Pretty raucous ride on the way home.
Flight attendants did a great job. The captain actually, I believe, walked the cabin at least twice. I think for sure once, because I saw him go by the emergency window that I was outside of, and walked the aircraft once or twice to make sure everybody was out. He did a phenomenal job, and it was actually the last one off the plane, so I was actually in a nice warm booth by that time, but I watched him. Flight attendants, crew, if it's a miracle, it's because of that.